our Post-it notes are here and the Sharpies. And why don't you guys post all your questions on this half of the question. Is that cool? So who wants to be the first person to start? Maeve. Lucky day, Maeve.
My question is, how are there earthquakes underwater?
You think we can investigate that? Love it. All right, Maeve, you're up. You can call on somebody. And so remember, your question is going to connect to Maeve's.
How do earthquakes in water compare to earthquakes on land? Where are all the fault lines / located?
And how does that connect to Ella's?
Because they were saying, how does everything compare underwater? So if we know where all the fault lines are, we can see how like different fault lines, where different fault lines are. So different fault lines are like connected to the earthquakes.
Okay.
Okay.
If you have it written down, read it.
I mean, I do. I just don't like it
Why not?
because
Read it first. Let me see it at least. Fabio. Fabio, read off yours while we're reading. Okay.
doesn't make sense.
What is the copper's job on the speaker? What does it do?
I think that, what is the what's part? What's the job? The copper. So we're talking about the copper that actually makes up the wire. Does that have a job? I think that's a really important question. It's made out of copper, right? We noticed it was the same material on both speakers, right? Maybe there's something to that. Why do you think it's copper, by the way? Anyone have any? Does it have to be copper? I don't know. Like maybe we should test something like that, right? Okay, put that up there. That's an important question. All right, you had that in your mind. No one else had a question like that. So when you have something that no one else has, that's not something to be embarrassed about, Markel. That's something that like might push us in the right direction, right? So be proud of that. I want to remind you guys of some of our expectations here. When we're doing this, we got to make sure we're respectful and listening to one another's ideas. We have some amazing ideas. Josh, you want to grab a stool at the table? First time we did this, I remember Markel had a question. I think I brought this up once or twice since. Remember? That you didn't want to share with us at all. Going into that copper about that copper coil, right? And it turns out like investing in that copper coil was really important, wasn't it? Yeah. So sometimes the best questions come from ideas that people maybe don't think are that you want to share them. So I'm going to encourage you, if you've got an idea, especially if it's different, to be sharing it with us. All right? Because sometimes those lead to the most learning. All right? I'm going to